Okay, so I reset the capture card, but here's the thing. I checked the VOD to make sure, like the local recording, and there's no distortion and like nothing I would call distortion in the local recording. It all sounds fine. Like I had the headphones on, they're decent quality headphones. Didn't hear anything like anything different, and it was nice because I have the game still here running, so I could just listen to music of the game and compare. So I'm thinking, now it's not to be sorry, but I'm glad you point out issues, like always do, in case it is an actual problem that might fuck everything up. Always point out issues, thank you. But I think it's like Twitch's end. I mean, okay, Twitch. It's either like Twitch's end or it's like, oh, it's kind of stormy today. That could be fucking it up. Like, you know, some bits are being led astray, something like that. Like, maybe there was just genuine like an issue with like the capture card and like the streaming codec. So I'm afraid we're kind of, if like resetting the capture card didn't fix it, I think we're kind of stuck with it. But you know, hey, the local recording's fine, so we're good. Just like never be afraid to like tell me if something's broken. There's nothing worth saying sorry for. Just for giggles. Anyway, yes, where am I? The tracker does not find her. She's go to hell, Genie. That's Goku. Jesus. Fucking, fucking Jesus. Damn, Shantae, where was all this? Oh, he went above this time. Cheeky. Oh, she's getting injured. I would hope she's getting injured out of the amount of hit I'm throwing out here. Risky's Revenge. It's one of like the subtitles for the other games, isn't it? That fight was rad.
That takes care of her. I finally destroyed that meddlesome brat.
I mean, she did explode. Risky's Revenge is the name of the second game. That's good. Alright, what's going to be the catch? Are we gonna have to fight the dynamo? Or is everything just going to hell?
This is all your fault.
They've just resorted to running around with their hands up. Even when it's her day of victory, Risky doesn't get it, huh? We're going to have to do the sliding, aren't we? No? No Shantae escape though. Oh, well. Risky got out.
So there you have it. I would have had it all if it weren't for these bunglers, imbeciles.
Is this your telling of it where you actually
Talking
beat
about it
Shantae just to
makes me
feel
want
better?
to punish you all again. Get back here!
The way I see it is this is just Risky bullshitting, so it doesn't seem like she fucked up. Yeah, no, I believe that entirely. Like that feels like what it is to me. Like she's never have fallen deed. Yeah, it's like she like made Shantae out to sound like this super hardcore mega genie with like all her forms of giga attacks, and she needed all her forms to fight Risky. When in reality, she just, you know, whipped her with the hair a lot. And then actually destroyed all of her plans properly. That's good. I love that. Yeah, no, that's wonderful. I know, like, it is kind of like, well, they make you fight all the bosses again, but as the different character, they all feel different because obviously entirely different fighting style and moveset. And getting around the levels is a lot, like, is quite different, and it's quite interesting seeing it work because, you know, you have all your. Shantae 3 is basically a full game of that. I would actually be quite down for that because, like, that was actually very fun. A couple other things, of course. Like, that moveset's actually really fun for getting around the world. And, like, having a full game of that where the whole thing is designed for a moveset like that would be quite cool. Boombox King Louis Frost. That name has caught my eye there. But yeah, no. I heard the door downstairs closed, which means I might be being too loud. No idea. But yeah, no, like, that felt like really good to play. Like, Risky played extremely well. Their moveset was really cool. Like, the essentially freeform upgrade of half outside of actually getting the main powers was rad. And doing the levels in any order was also cool, and you can see how they're all designed to account for that. So, like, as in, I don't know if, like, I guess if you're just buying the game instead of having backed it, you just buy the Ultimate Edition thing, I guess. You just have it anyway. That's easily worth it. Like, that's like a wonderful, like, compliment to the main game. The next mode is completely new, though. Oh, this will be interesting. John Michael Guerrero. Joshua. It's also a bit more puzzly. I guess that sort of makes sense because like you're playing as the three friends, so I guess you have to alternate their abilities or something, right? That'll be interesting to see. Lord King Hailstrom the Great. And a bit shorter because there's no going back through levels. Okay. I mean, that's fine, 'cause that means we'll probably, between, you know, like the bit we got there and like this bit, we'll have basically the full stream length. I did want to do this last night, but you know, Salmon Run, Chris started late because, I don't know, he was busy up until a point, and then it went for a lot longer than I expected to, so that was all good though. I like that. It's kind of like a more ideal Salmon Run, I find. Ryan. Yeah, it's fine. I'm perfect on that. Now I'm just justifying it to myself. Because I kept, you know, talking the big, you know, let's do it tonight, I don't give a shit, and then the start time would have been like midnight, and it's like, oh. Tom the Iron Man Harvey. I will say many things, but in the end we'll actually get there in stream, so don't worry. It just may not happen as I say it. Two of the games you ordered arrived yesterday. Which ones arrived?
Thanks for playing.
The 2 3DS ones. Ooh. I kind of expect Shadows of Valente to be pretty good. Oh, we're back.
So close. Next time, I'll show no mercy. Next time.
Back to sulking in her bathtub. Wargold is still great. That's good to hear. I might get that at some point because I did want to play that one. Once I saw there's like actual original little setups in there. 80%, that's actually higher than I thought. Wow, that's saucy. It looks like a real Metroid. I didn't get Shadows of... Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that... Hang on, I was mistaken it. Pardon me. So WarioWare Go... I'm blanking on the other one. What was the other one? I remember you saying Shadows of Atlantis was like €10, but it was out of stock. I remember that now.
Shantae, Half-Genie hero.
Was it Yokai Watch? Or, no, you got Yokai Watch before that, didn't you? Yokai 4 is a decent amount of sauciness in their game, but never enough to make it mature. I kind of noticed, if I remember right, this game is rated 12 PGI by Peggy. Wire phone. I'm gonna check that actually. I'm morbidly curious now. Dylan's dead. Heat breakers. Oh, I'm sorry, Dylan. I keep forgetting that's like an actual series of games and shit. And there you have it. I just forgot that game existed. Have you played it yet? Is it any good? So I can stop being rude to it. Don't need to finish Dylan 2 though. Ah, well. Shantae Half-Genie hero. Just before we proceed, I'm just curious about this. I think there's just 4 different outfit modes. That's funny. I'll wait till I finish that one first. That's valid. I'll just look at Amazon. Yeah, sure enough, Peggy 12. Free get on with shit and finish Stellar Glow. I should really get on with shit and actually start Stellar Glow, among the many other games I have to start. I mean, at least we could be on my PS4 backlog for ages. That's great. Yeah, all 3 of them on the loading screen. I need to test the PS3 setup. Should I have? Because aside from having one like PS3 backlog, there's actually some games I've already played on it that I want to play and show the world. Biggest problem with that game is easily that the enemy turns take too long, since the camera takes time to pan the enemies even when they don't do anything that turn. Well, shit. I mean, I guess I don't know. Well, I'll have to play it and see.
Huh?
That's the biggest problem with it. I mean, hey. What's the electricity used for? There it is. No comment about wanting to see it explode this time out of Roddy.
It's you, Queen of the Seven Seas.
I mean, I kinda also hate the plot past a certain point, but that's just a personal gripe. Fair, entirely fair. Again, kinda sad with like the amount of times we've seen the evil form that we didn't actually get it as a skin or anything.
I can turn anything I want from good into evil.
Literal evil. Kinda interesting that it needs a light stone to do that. I mean, that's part of the point. You need to like drain the light magic and corrupt it with the dark magic. There's a logic here. And away. I feel like it would have been funnier if she had just jumped and then did the cannon shot out of the roof.
What can we do?
Eyes are yellow on that sprite, but red on here.
Shantae's turned pure evil.
Oh, he has a voice.
Hit the dirt! Die!
Darkness falls across the lab. Oh well.
What in the world happened?
Just kind of fell over. The portal to the mindscape.
What do we do now?
We got to give them voices for this mode. See that fucking O? You're crazy. Worth a shot.
Go.
Ugh, Bo.
Whoops.
Aww. I should be the one.
What a boss card. I like her bread the most.
Now.
Alright, see. Don't mind the singularity there, Uncle. It's fine. Hey, I mean, worth a shot. Where's that mode? How can he hear you?
You two wait here. I can handle this myself. I say we split up.
Teamwork.
Oh.
Such good friends, the three of you. Once more, the singularity claims us. Alright. Bolo. Okay, so you have the grappling hook. Oh, I see. So you can... Okay, he's got... Oh. It's a bit more than just a grappling hook. Ooh. He just... Oh, I thought he just punched that there. Sure, am I going up and down? Okay. Ooh. Rotty tops. She can throw her head through nightmare energy. Okay. Eat shit, never dead. I think that's what that game was called. Use free aim. Whoa. Some angles. Okay, so you can go through thin stuff. Alright. Press any button to cancel. Free aim is not available with keyboard controls. Console advantages. Okay, so you can go up but you can still land on them. Sometimes you have to finagle it a bit. Fair enough. Actually, yeah, I see. They would have made it for consoles first, I guess. So. I feel like you could have made it work with like Even with keyboard mouse, like, you have mice, you could just use free aim with the mice, really. Sort of. Move into the circle. One of Sky's eggs. Okay. Oh, I get it. Okay. And the hold axe mixer sprite a bird. Alright. Will not disappear as long as she's standing on them. That's a good touch. And wrench of the glider. Is that wrench? This him? Shrunk down a bit, hasn't he? Oh, here we go. Wrench's original size is actually that. Okay. I like how the Nightmare Energy Beam has frozen. Ah, okay, I see. Now we're playing with, like, we're playing with par. What the? Whoops. Alright. That looked like it was fine. Special move that consumes dream magic. So I saw with accident, we gain health. And more birds. I was hoping it would be that. The entire green squad, off they go.
What?
Hey, don't you see?
There we go. Just FYI, Roddy's is easily the best one. I figured, considering you can just restore health. I mean, you got hands. That... No, we haven't gone back in time, guys.
Skulls.
I mean, to be fair, you two are idiots. That's not something you can get huffy about. I think you just made us, like, watch the whole cutscene and then give us the save point.
I'm hatching a plan.
Oh, she just throws a seagull. You can't crawl either. I guess that's Shantae's ability. You can't crawl. You can't crawl. No, only Risky can slide. Oops. See, she has the hover, but I'm feeling I'm using her a lot. You could totally do that though. What is your deal?
Got one.
A dream squid. You know how Kiev story works with guns? Yeah, like, you mean, like, you can, like, shoot down to, like, sort of hover, or, like, you know, static, like, slow your fall? Same thing here with gems. Oh, okay, wait, I see. Right, not that then. You meant the leveling, so alright. Oh, okay, so it'll go up and as you get hit or whatever. Yeah, they get taken away. Alright. Now I see. Now I see. You can't switch while you're being hugged. Please pop off already. I guess none of these guys can swim, so unless I can wait. Well, unless they can swim on the surface. But oh dear. You're not meant to be here. Not at all. The memories are blurring together. I'm an idiot. Oh, come on. That's just mean. Oops. At least that gets us like... Okay, they need like multiple taps. Alright. I mean, we'll see a level up eventually, don't you worry. Eventually. I thought she did kick her, but no, she's just taking off her own leg and using it as a mallet. Oh, fuck me. Warrior, man, beat the shit out of him. I should actually like move instead of just standing there. But I was like, I thought I could like destroy him as quickly as I could as Lagoon. Whoops. So I used a fair bit. This guy's the best range. Requires Bird to come back for your attack. Fuck me. Requires Bird to come back for your attack again. Balls kind of in between. Roddy has the best attack in terms of power, but melee range. Alright. These things fuck me. Oh, damn it. There we go. Oh, just... There. In the end, it all works out. That 2 points makes all the difference. I just realized everyone has different gem totals. Ah. Totally get it up there. Yep. This music. Okay, I see. Yep. This is a teamwork job. Or just a sky job. Yeah, it looks like she got up there. Yeah. Okay, I guess not. Okay, there we go. Well, shit. Get rid of it. Nah. It looks like it's gonna smash against the wall, so it's what. It's also getting it low enough for her to actually reach it. There we go. I would have expected actually him to have like the best attack or whatever, because you know, metal ball on the end of a chain. You weren't meant to be here either. I do find it funny how she just uses the leg as like a fucking hammer spear. Can't even take out a bat with a single strike. Well, fuck that up. Just kinda getting a bias. You have that. Can I walk in there? At least his like grapple reach thing seems pretty generous. Fucker. Not to do that. These guys are weaker than actual bats. Oh, it worked out. Can't turn around.
Level up.
Level up. So that does just kind of map to the nearest grabbable if you're in roughly the right attack vector. Goes a bit further now. Oh shit, that one shoots low. It's like, they're kind of like rings actually. Polo gains range of more level, Sky can deploy more birds. Get her level up next thing. So I'm sure this will come in handy somewhere. Roy gains more attack speed, okay. Should really let Roddy pick up the magic stuff. Should be balancing this is generally a lot better. Okay, I see. She also seems to throw that faster. That might just be me being crazy. Fuck it. How goody.
Way to go, bird brain. But I was so sure.
Huh?
Oh, we're about to fight this.
Queen of the Seven Seas.
Before we proceed, let's get water.
What?
Shantae just tunes Risky out after a certain point. Okay, this is interesting. Risky Boots recall. fire slung right into that. Get. Beat the shit out of it with your leg, it works. Oh, that's nice of it. Shit. Rip. I got tagged by the bullet. Yeah. Alright. For real this time. Really should have given AIs have such aim. Beat it in the face, it's fine.
Level up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I guess I can also use Sky actually. Just toss the bird egg up and use that instead of relying on this on the swing, because that keeps getting me caught. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Now, come on. Yeah, no, there's no need to do the big swing. I'm just doing this for while I wait. Kinda got her into like a favorable attack pattern anyway. I was on the bird there for a second. I will say I think I would have preferred, at least for this mode, to make it just be like a strict 3 sequences. You know what I mean? It's like however much damage it takes. I guess if I like immediately got moving after hitting that off, I could have like dropped down, been in front of its face, and actually got the extra hits in then. You know, would have like reduced it by a cycle. You're right, it was level 3, it would have gone faster. Also true.
Huh?
So long.
Huh? But you said she was just a memory.
What?
What?
Nice.
Team victory pose. Bolo has a thing for risky. I feel like Bolo has a thing for like any girl who's got her babsite. Oh, this is gonna be great.
Alright!
It's like I'm barfing in your shadow. I bet you feel fucking stupid now. It's true, Bulls kinda tries to jump on anything that's female. Yeah, I kinda got the impression from the... except Shantae, though. That's fine.
Ready.
Or Nate, one of the two. Okay, you can, so I was like, does it only have problems with water? But no. You're not meant to be here either. Fucking kick her in the shins. You're especially not meant to be here. Probably gonna need Sky a lot for this, for these jumps. That's interesting, they hang upside down now. She can throw two on the ground a lot more easily than she can throw them in the air. Actually, I guess Roddy could just throw her head up and that would achieve the same effect. Okay, now she's filled back up, that's fine. Yeah, we'll egg it. Egg it and say we did. Okay, you actually are meant to be here. Fuck that one entirely. Oh, good. I jumped at exactly the wrong time. Well, grit. Need the egg for that, but we don't need to go up that again. Actually, thought occurs. I can see that nightmare energy up there. That actually got her stuck underneath the rock there. I could probably... I think I'm supposed to take a dive to get to that. New music for this one. Yeah, actually, you're right. It just occurred to me there. This isn't the jaunty Sonic-esque music. Sky's Bird doesn't really work as a double jump. No, it doesn't. Really. Oops. I'm destroying so many eggs. What? We did it like exactly. Make it different. I can't just do it from. That's fine. I don't need that much height for momentum. That's fine. That works out. Well, you're down now. Okay. Problem solved-ish. Well, shit. I'll do it the slightly longer way. I don't know. I am a fool. Alright, sick. Eat up.
Level up.
When is Ribbit King but with just Roddy Tops throwing her fucking head into like holes and playing zombie golf? Fuck. There we go. Oh well. Actually, no, there's a hole there. Just careful you don't throw the head right through it. That's quite a good attack speed going to. kill the archer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's not fine. It's fine. Oh, this doesn't move here. So actually, I don't need to hold that, actually. It just stays attached. So that's nice. Yeah, it stays attached. That's good. I suppose that was kind of risky, actually, considering... I looked at chat at that point, so I was like, that's it. I won't fuck that up, it's fine. And then I fucked it up. I fucked it up. The other thing is, Bully, you can just hold up and press the button. Oh yeah, but... I don't know, something about it just fucks with me. At least something about the angled approach fucks with me. And he wasn't, like... He's below it here, but he wasn't below it, like, right there. Alright, 4 is the max. Alright. Well, I guess that 4 is the max, but then you get tapped, you're alright, so... Shit. Right. Okay, that works. Hmm. At least I did that over, you know, the ground. The platform below and not like, yeah, over the void. One away. I mean, we're missing a dream squid and I'm hoping it's over here. Yeah, it's gonna be in there. That's just how that's gonna work, I'm assuming. Yep, okay. And then I fucked it. I felt like that would have worked, but... Okay, no. Ooh. Getting cheeky. He does have actually a pretty good jump coming out of that, so that's good at least. This time, don't be a fucking idiot and just throw a bird. And you just did that. Momentum, but you know, still. Actually, one here. And just if there's ever any, I should really be giving all people the gems. Wrong character. Thought occurs, why are they dream squids? Why does Shantae dream of squids? Right, this time. Fucking course you did. Right, fuck it. No. We're just gonna use a combination of these two dipshits and we're just gonna do it that way then. Get up here. Let's use the underside like a fucking civilized human being. Oh, turn around. Actually, Nah, a bird wouldn't be able to get us close enough. Nah, I didn't put enough momentum in that. I'm presuming that the dream squids are needed for like a good ending thing. So that's why I'm going forward with the effort. No. Alright. Well, shit. Nah. Alright. Okay. Okay. I will get the timing for this down eventually. Oh shit. Right idea, just not close enough. Right idea, but her head was big. Can you make that? Yeah, just about it. Hello, Manly. There we go. Okay, and this time. There.
Nice.
He's done it at last. I get this. Shit. There, I'll get used to this. Alright. I think we're gonna see him selfing caught around here. Keep an eye on on the tunes. Jesus. You aren't here. Shantae mode. Alright, fuck it, he's behind us now. That's all that matters. That's how they because we need the help. This is the same music, but you know, to say it's like mixed, well, not mixed. It's like, you know, playing differently. Song is different. And a zombie and right underneath. Right back out. I think I got all the dream squids in the last section. Oh shit. That's right. I'm already missing Risky's like quintuple jump. This is such wonderful bullshit. Still fine with ED MP. Well, that dropped a heart at least, so it wasn't purely a lose situation. He's almost max, that's fine. Alright, sick. CMP vial, give that to Roddy. She's both a tank, like DPS and healer, just pulling every single roll possible. Those zombies are damn versatile. Alright, okay. girl on that one. There we go. Ooh. You couldn't go through it. Actually, right enough, there's probably a squid around here somewhere, isn't there? Or there's just the giant pot.
Level up!
Oh, he's squeak. Why'd you squeaking in his sleep? I'm, again, presuming I need the... No. Rabble die. Rude bastards.
Level up.
To be real though, we're probably going to be relying on level 3 more than anything. I wish that would, like, his hook had free like yeah, the other two's throw abilities. Cannot get the hell you could just turn around. Now if we could just butt a girl off one of the hooks if need be. There. I don't be a fucking idiot. You can't jump through that. Nope. Magic for you. Well. Sick. Welcome back. The worst trap, man, you just drop down to the top, bro. Except there's that guy in the way. I'll sun reach on you. Great. Don't be cheeky, but that probably won't work. Yeah, kind of figured. Hey, Bowles, there's you. There's you. It's you. Follow yourself. There's more squids in this area. There's gotta be one there, right? Yeah, there is one there. Hang on. Get off the turret. Alright. Up. Right. Maybe. Go for it. She's done it. Last week when I was really bored, you barely streamed, and this week where I have almost time to watch, it feels like you're streaming constantly. I'm pretty sure you used your supernatural powers to look at my calendar, plan your streams so I can't watch. And admit it, I've seen through you. God damn it. He's done it. Fucking how did you see through my master plan? There's the other one. I figured it would be there, so that's the other secret area in this place. Position this poorly. I forgot, I should have checked over here, but I only just remembered there. Wrong way. Yeah, oh, let's use the birds then. Okay, come on. There you go. Fucking spike your own head. Just fucking do it. Beam the head off the wall, it's fine. I visited an old friend today, and we played a bunch of N64 games. Ooh. Which indeed. You know, I thought it occurs. Hard did balls end up upside down on with a fish on his head on these hooks. If he has like a thing made for just fucking with hooks. Damn it, holding up. I'm not meant to be holding up, but I'm doing it just instinctively now when I shouldn't be. No, my news. Barman, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong 64. All valid choices. Probably might have needed this if this won't give us any hearts. So that's enough, but we'll save it for when we get tagged. Boop. Oh, and 1080. I missed that bit, the first read. I actually did play 1080. 1080 snowboarding. Even. Oh. Look at this music. This sounds like the exact... Fuck. The squids are in place of the oranges. Fuck, well I missed the squid. It's all over. I'm hoping they weren't important. Okay, yeah, this occurred to me, like, what if you tap, sir? I don't even know what I hit there. I'll catch up with chat in a moment. I mean, hey, no shot at that squid. Oh, too early. At least they'll let me keep the first squid. That's nice of them. Again, don't know what I hit there. I get game over because I'm gonna run out of life while I'm doing this. Is it things jumping up that are clapping me? Is that it? I'm just jumping wrong. That's probably it. I could do it, but I promise you. These new songs are remixes of songs from other Shantae games. Ooh. He only knows Banjo Kazooie. And Hammer said that Banjo Tooie multiplayer, which is a joke because the multiplayer is only in like dummied out code or something. That's right. I remember like seeing the video of that actually. Like reactivate it, but I don't know where she went. I guess I'm holding too far back for those spits, so like the idea is actually be a risk from the fish. The fishmonger. He what mongs fish.
Yes!
Instinctively draw back. Okay, no, I'm jumping into him, that's what it is. We missed the squid again. So I should probably go ahead of him then. Clip me there. Well, hey, we got 2 squids out of 3. I think that's it. That's it. Never played Banjo-Tooie, so I didn't know that. All my experience with the N64 come from that friend. He used to live very close and always run over play N64 games. He'd visit to play strategy games on PC. That's adorable. I also haven't played Banjo-Tooie.
Aha! Huh? Please stop.
He's really going on with this. Screech. Those are warbirds? Oh, pardon me. Yeah, warbirds.
Huh?
How do we beat this?
Lay out the juicy strat.
I noticed she gets the most voice lines of any of them. Ah, that's where you were looking, okay. I haven't finished last time's VOD yet, as soon as it's DLC. Yeah, well, it's like an add-on they made during the Kickstarter campaign, or after it, with money from it, something like that. I don't know if it's strictly DLC, really, but so much it is. It's like another section of the game. It's weird with Kickstarter games. This is the third one, yeah. Well, there was... We did, at the end of... After we beat Shantae's mode, we did Risky. Because Risky has one where you play as her instead. I finished that up earlier, so now we're here.
Ugh, Bolo.
I mean, to be fair to him, she's a damn good sprite. DLC decided to buy the original version. This is like just the Kickstarter version, whatever they want to call it. Alright, this is... Yeah, Kickstarter buyers got all of it. Even like ones like me who only have like... You only backed it for like... Oddly satisfying. We backed it for just like, 15 odd quid. Oh shit. On my face thing. Oh well, there goes all his gems. That's a hitbox and a half. See, it's like not just... No, that's right, it was screwed up for Risky as well. Is there more after this? There's like a bunch of, there's a bunch of alternate, like, Shantae modes where you just have different costumes, which I assume switch out your default attack for other ones. Like, her in her pajamas, her is... the police woman from Way Forward's other, like, platform series, the puzzle one. The name escapes me. And then like a ninja outfit in another one. But you know, because they're basically from Mighty Switch Force. That's it. Because they're what are you doing? From because they're all basically the same as being Shantae mode, from what I understand. I'm not really going through all of them. This will be us, I think. Okay, the hitbox doesn't reach this far down, so that's something. Good in that. Yeah, the ninja costume. There was another one. Go, they're dying. Oh wait, let's get rid of this one instead. No. That was the big one. This voice has more voice lines than the main game. It does, and Risky's also has some. Risky's also had like a bunch of enemies that main game didn't have. This one, alright, swing machine. I was looking at the rings and then I tried to escape. Quick. There we go. Yeah, but Risky's Island was rather rad. It played really well, added like a bunch of new enemies and shit. This one just seems to be a pure remix, but you know, all new characters who all play very differently. Right. However, I assume we're going to need to keep using our lad for this fight. Because the rings. Okay, you can use the thing upwards. Yeah, we're probably better off with Sky, huh? So you can just get up here and then just go out. Birds! Even if she doesn't do as much damage. That's fine, because projectiles. However, they're putting the pot for a mammoth, so that's shit. Maybe it was better just hold. Or rather, we'll just do as we did with Shantae. We'll leap at her face, swing once. That's unfortunate. Should get out of the sky, she should get upgraded and have 3 birds. That works better. Don't have the magic to recover, so this is probably the game over in a bit. Yeah. That one hitbox is more convenient though. That one hitbox is more on point. I just saw convenient in the chat there. I was like, God, convenient. You gonna make me do it? Yeah, you make me do the whole thing over again. One side down. He's stuck over there. It's like, I was like, already looking over the next ring. Okay, let's get over there. And I didn't realize it was the second ring. I need to pay better attention. that over here. Going back up. It's fine. At least that counts for the attack. Not a strong attack, but it counts. Oops, whoops, whoops, whoops. I don't know if there is a stage select option, so I guess you could go back and like catch any of the squid you didn't get. I was hoping you would attach to a different ring there, Mitt, but alright. Yeah, dude. Don't risk it. I mean, different ring, I mean the ring above it. Bolo's magic. Oh yeah, he throws the spike balls. That was it. No, you have it. Uh oh. Better position. I'm not done. That does decent damage. Mind you. Okay, actually, there we go. She doesn't have as much health as she used to have. Or as much health as she had in this, excuse me. I assume the dark magic is being the villains.
I can't remember a thing.
What?
Why do you remember this?
Leave everything to me.
I'll brand up. The loopholes.
That was awful.
Exactly like it happened. Perfect. Bless you, Roddy.
Huh?
And now you're making her come alive by talking about her.
All right.
The memory vampire.
Someone remembered me? Nuts. Oh well.
Your memory of a memory inside another memory. If you say so.
Hero time.
Give me a second, skeleton man. Point. Zombies beating skeletons. This actually holds with sort of what I know.
Level up.
Alright, she doesn't have attack pod. Spicy. Ugh. Longer chain. Music's quite fun. I keep forgetting that Sky also did. Well, shit. Get destroyed then.
Nice.
Fuck. Jump too high. Can you make it? You can make it. And now you got 3 birds and they're fast. I keep forgetting Shovel Knight still has 2 whole things coming. That's nuts to me. There's the King's Knight one, I remember that. That's not out yet, yeah. Yeah. When was the Kickstarter game? Shovel Knight's Kickstarter was fucking ages ago. That was like one of the first ones, wasn't it? 2013. Yeah, that was like one of the earliest Kickstarter, like big game Kickstarters, wasn't it? That and like Mighty Number 9 were like the earliest ones. Earliest. It was like the early big ones that like really took off or made the news or whatever. It was one of the enemies from Rescue Mode. Have at you, demon. Boing. They're releasing the 2 of them at the same time. Absolutely could hit their heads from here. Too many skeletons. Whoops. Yeah, Club Games also announced the next project. Oh, I didn't see that actually. Save me the bother. Ah, you fucker. Not too low. There we go. Right, quick time. Dipshit. So what is their next game then? Patch. He's got a fairly relatively fancy animation for being low on health. Called Cyber Shadow. I heard mention that. I didn't realize that was them. I'm gonna have to actually look at that. Ninja platformer. Ooh. The good shit. Oh, they actually have to deal with the worm then. Obviously my interest waned immediately. Oh, you're lost though. Sure. Oop. Not this way, it's this way. Yes. Oh, the worm's catching up, so that's not good. Ooh. They're just fucking with me now.
Level up.
Find it risky though. That's not good. Great. You can't nail the guy, but I decided too late on that. Do you know about tribute games in SNXT recently in Xbox as hell? I don't know about them. They made Mercenary Kings and Flint Hook. I know those two games. I played Mercenary Kings actually a wee bit with my friends. That was like one of the only things the PS4 had early on that was like actually interesting. It was fun enough. Although it felt like it was kind of like, god damn it, trying to go for like the Metal Slug aesthetics, sort of, you know, as close as you can get with, because of Metal Slugs. Sprites are just, you know, things that cannot really be matched. But it didn't really play like Metal Slug at all, and that kind of threw me for a loop. First, do that. I'm gonna do this. I remember hearing Flint Hook was really good, but I haven't played it myself. I don't know if I actually will play, because it didn't really look like my thing, honestly. Good. Great, thank you. You could make that jump. Well, that's me for being hasty. Very roguelike-y though. Yeah, I probably wouldn't play it then. That was... I really want to risk killing myself for this, do I? I do. You're getting awfully close. Use her. It's a crack shot, that fucking... Yep, no, still you. No, it was just a left instead, but, you know, some points off. Oh, I'm good. Glad you had meter in that one. Cool. See, the new game is called Panzer Paladin. Platforms where you control a mecha against medieval aliens, and the main mechanic involves you nicking their melee weapons used against them. Looks cool. It sounds pretty rad. So I'll have to give that a look. Oh, damn it. Was there another mech game recently I heard about? There's quite like a lot of mech games around right now. Like both ones that came out like... Oh. Did I disturb you? Ones that came out like a few years ago and they are still coming out. There's like a decent assortment of them on current platforms. The Switch in particular has a curious amount. It's strange how there are a bunch of NES and SNES imitating retro games, but no N64 retro games. I mean, I feel like it's partly because like just 2D is easier to do. Like, you know, 3D even like, making yeah, like they're harder to make because you want to make them look authentic, especially. You're kind of like you have to make them like look deliberately shit, which requires like imitating a very specific aesthetic, and 3D is just generally harder to do than. It's just generally harder to do than 2D. I say generally before you like think of specific examples or whatever, because it's just generally true. It's why a lot of indie games are 2D. feel like I want to regret this. Ukulele added an N64 filter at the start of the month. That's funny. It's kind of it. I mean, like, the other thing of it is, like, to make it specifically look like an N64 or PS1 game, you'd actually have to put in extra work, because by default, like, even there's, like, default models you can, like, make in, like, Blender or other 3D model stuff and put into Unity or Unreal Engine 4 are just going to look leagues better. Even, like, just the default, like, easy, lazy shit will just look leagues better than what those two consoles could manage. Just because of the onward march of time. So you'd have to, like, you'd have to, like, try and make them look as blocky and polygony as hell. You'd have to go out of your way to do that, really. Which is the other part of it. Yeah. She finally had a section in this bit. Yeah. Ah, well, fuck me then. Birds it is. Absolutely, you take that. Saw and reacted to it. Fuck, don't fuck with me like that. Shit. I would like more, not N64 exactly, but PS1 would be my preference. You make it like, what's the distinction? And the distinction is A, PS1 looked a bit shittier, but B, PS1 games rely, because they have like CD space and shit, rely a lot on, you know, like more audio, better audio, and also good, like, you know, stuff like pre-rendered backgrounds. They relied on those a lot more than N64 screens look like. There are only 2 screenshots of the ukulele N64 filter. It doesn't look great. I haven't seen it. What does it look like? Kick her in the back of the head. It's fine. A bit close. It's fine. I don't like how much that wiggles. Hoping he would actually keep moving instead of stopping dead because in the same space, but no, he's a bird. Don't be stupid. I get itch on my ankle and it just won't fuck off. Fucker. Right. The wrong direction. It just looks like a modern game with low-res textures. That's a bit lazy. I guess it is a filter, but you know, still, like, a bit lazy. And then I jumped into it anyway, like a fucking idiot I am. Getting our health like supply thing back. A low-res texture, sorry. I don't think I've said that as model. I don't even know how to do this one. Her birds can't just take it for us. Oh, actually, I do know how to do this one. The other way. Yeah, no, that's a lot easier than I thought. So I was like, ah, you must bird it. No, you can just throw her that far. him for this bit, so we're gonna need to kill these birds as they approach. Just me as hell, eat the brim. See the screenshot of that was a fan made thing. Oh, okay. Fan made one, that's curious. Please give me the hearts back at the bad times. I should have realized it would give me a full heart up before the boss. It does that generally, but this mode just throws my brain off. It's dumb.
Here, boy.
I guess that means like the final boss will be actually evil Shantae then. Well, once you shot, I can find the real thing looks better. That's good to hear at least. He is not as aggro as he was in the risky version of the fight. I think we're going to use Bolo for this one just because he has range. And I can just like throw out his whip before it gets near me, just timing it for this thing to repel it into the ditch. That wee bit of range helps. I feel like welcome back. I feel like Bolo actually gets like probably like the most use so far, really. I mean, I guess like ideally for actually fighting shit, you would be using Rade, but for repelling the ball, I would much prefer having just that wee bit of range to keep it from tagging me when it gets too close. Welcome back. Fuck. I'm only a quarter heart at least. Nah, it's basically all just burn ones. Hey, you lost that time. Oh. It's midnight, man. We want to keep going though. This is it. This is the end of Shantae. Well, not yet. Got 2 more levels again. Jump around the eyeball. Eyeball. I'm an idiot. Nah, it's going first before I can get it. Unless he can tag it from a distance, he can. Nah, I blew up before I got it. Fucker. Where's the ball going? And there we go. Perish once more, you fucking worm fiend. she exists, you just have to beat the evil back out. That's how it works. I don't remember her, or is she just like a race town?
Aha!
Huh?
Yeah, that is her. This is the same animation.
What?
It's like, hang on, I don't remember who that is. Alright. It's also honest. What we said earlier, I remember seeing an indie game that looked like a PlayStation game. You have weird skipping 3D models that PlayStation had because they didn't have floating points. Was it a horror game? 'Cause I remember there was one recently that was like that, but it was like trying to be basically like a take on like Silent Hill 1. It was a Japanese one, I think. There was also like a there's another one it's actually on Switch that was like tried the same thing but emulated Resident Evil, and that one was shit. It was like it's like a janky, like glitchy, like attempt to be like a tie-and roguelike thing. That is spoilers for Shantae 3. If you want to know, just give me a shout. Actually, nah, because I do want to play Shantae 3 myself at some point. So I'll just let the mystery tantalize me. I find it kind of funny that she has glasses as a human but doesn't as a zombie.
All set.
Should probably be the flying person for a lot of this one, then I take it. If only for the glide. Yes, I don't know why they make you redo this segment. Birds are the real predators of the sky. Nah, I'm not. It's late and my brain runs low on energy. It's fine. Oh, truth be told, I feel like I didn't actually get like a dream squid in the successful run of the sliding level. So if we need them for the good ending, then I guess like Shantae is gonna be like a bit fucked. Like, it was unfortunate, but the fucking slide level, Shantae, I'm sorry. The fucking slide level. Yep. Rainlord, I promise you I'm hitting the triangle button.
Nice.
Please, Jesus. Sometimes it does just go for it, and then sometimes it doesn't. Well, rip. Yep. Alright, these two. Yeah, this is just the boss fight made for her. Really? Not made for her. Yeah, you know what I mean. This is the one that suits her best. You know what, since you saw it, don't remember it well, I think it was a small free game with a lot of exploration and visuals seems spot. Okay, well, I think it's a different game entirely then. That sounds interesting. Yep. Level 3, the birds still only do 2 damage. I mean, I guess to be fair, the birds, but, you know. Remember your trick, you go in reverse now. me then. Come on, you. Yep. You. Have to still be in line with. Ugh. And away we go. I don't know why I made that decision. I was like, oh yeah, platform, let's go, but then guys. It's not nightmare energy, but it's the same principle, I guess. Admittedly, not entirely sure why I'm bothered that much, considering I've already just explicitly missed several, but fuck it. Why not? Barely got back out. I guess here's a question. Because, you mentioned that... No, back up, back up. You mentioned these are all like remixes of like music from past Shantae games. Would these, like, for this one for instance, would this be, you're making that. Would this be like music used in like a level or whatever the Ammo Baron last appeared in? Like, are they like lined up like that, or is it just whatever suits? Or is it even just like air level, the air level, or whatever? Because if so, that's especially neat. Even if it isn't, it's still pretty cool. It's a neat thing to do. So we're just kind of going, are we? What am I not getting? I'm not seeing any hooks. Remember when I said I vaguely remember playing a demo game that might have been a Shantae game as a kid? I don't think it's a Shantae game. I remember that the main character had a huge sword. Definitely not a Shantae game, though. Oh, that's just back to where we were. What am I missing? Bird. Oh, right. It just hadn't appeared. Some aren't remixes, they're straight ports. I think this was the time theme in Shantae 3, and yes, it's related to the Ammo Baron. Fair enough. It's related to him, they'll say. That's pretty cool. Alright. Don't bounce. Not much. It's fine. Is this the ship of guys? Not that many coming out, actually. Monkey. I guess because this crew would have a bit of a harder time dealing with such numbers. Some shit I want to see. That looks like that should be clipping her. It's fine. Come on. Come on. Nah, just doing the two then. The birds savaging. The birds savage the machine. Yeah, thinking about it, zombies in general can just do this. That actually explains a lot. I champed it there. If you saw that Japan left the International Whaling Commission so they can do more commercial whaling. Yeah, I saw that. Apparently, like, it's not just that they're leaving it, they're considering making their own that will, you know, basically they'll say like, oh, we have whaling rules, so you can't complain at us, and also our whaling rules will let us whale more. They're apparently not the only ones that they're joining. They might be joining one set up by, who was it? I think it was oh shit. Yeah, something like that. Like, they're either going to join one that's already set up to do that, or they're going to make their own equivalent. Like, something like that. It's not great. Like, the only, like, saving grace to it is that at least, like, the whale, they insist they absolutely must fucking hunt for whatever stupid reason, isn't endangered currently. But, you know, the kind of the key word to that is isn't endangered nigh. Like, will it be endangered by the time you're done whatever the hell you want to do?
Nice.
Because it's not just like commercial whaling technically. It's like that's like is like the bulk of it. They wanted to like keep selling whale meat because whale meat is, they insist, important culturally, but really it's just it sells for a lot. And there's a whale fishing industry that wants to like the beast. There are like technically like scientific reasons they could justify it, but the real thing is that they just want to like eat and sell whale meat. They still only hunt whales that are not in the red list, so it could be worse. Yeah, but like they at least aren't fucking losing, because I guess they realize that if they say we're just gonna hunt whatever whale we want, and it's like one on the red list, like people would start like actual fucking fights about that. Never mind, like just being, you know, like, just like, you know, tisking at the UN or whatever. There'd be like actual fucking, we are gonna like get legal about this. Whoops. Or worse. Although, you know, even if it's not on the red list, it is still kind of like, you know, yeah, you probably shouldn't do that anyway. Not even probably, you just shouldn't do that anyway. It's like, fuck it. Even though whale meat is like good or whatever, like, you know, it's like particularly tasty, like, it's not really worth it. I feel like. And then, you know, sure, sustainable fishing is like an issue, but this is not the way to like get around that or anything. You're just kind of adding a new, well, not fish. You're just kind of adding another thing to the list, you know. I thought there was an interesting study, actually, fairly recently on that topic. It was something like 90% of like fish food, like, you know, fish fingers, like fish, like battered fish and all that sold in UK supermarkets is actually all from like sustainable fishing sources, which is weird to think about. it's just like hard, like all of you universally, without any regulation forcing you to really do it, all just, you know, pick from sustainable fishing. It is the smart and sensible thing to do long term. But it's just kind of surprising to me that companies just did that themselves without needing to be like forced to, or whatever. If you know what I mean. It's just weird to me to see like companies doing a nice thing without, you know, having legal reasons to do it. I'm sure that there is like like legal pressure to do it, but there's no like, it's not like outlawed. You can't do it. That's why there's like 10% that isn't sustainable. But still, I don't know. Like, yeah, granted, don't live there and all that, and I don't know exactly how big the whaling industry is or anything. I feel like it can't be that fucking big. Like, at least it can't be that fucking big anymore after like years of International Whaling Commission work. But I guess that's kind of the thing, it'll just expand now. But yeah, it's like, you don't need it. You know, you're not hurting for jobs or anything. If anything, you're hurting because like there's too much work. That's Japan's fucking problem. Shit. Or rather, like, at least too few people are doing too much work. Yeah, that's it. It's late, I'm going to be more incoherent. I'm sorry. That's what I get for looking at time instead of time. Just like real life. Feast, everyone. That's a feast, Sky. Fucking birds forever. Except we can't go up waterfalls, so shit. Are the fish fingers are the best fish-based food when it comes to sustainable food sources? I didn't actually know they were outright the best. That's interesting. I'm doing it again. It still is genuinely interesting. Those like genuinely just really surprised me though. Not so great for your health though. I mean, you know, could be worse. They are at least fish. The batter, that's not very good for you, but it's good that they're sustainable. And I might like, yeah, it's fine. I'll strip the batter off, I guess. Actually, I need to go like, okay, pick Rotted. Thinking about it, better off having picked the Sky. Because then I could just create a platform in between just to stand on while I do it. Look at that, that's better timing. Fucking kill him, birds. The March of the Men. It's fine, I'm gonna get back up. Also, I want to see right there. Fucking zombie girl in here just clubbing everyone with her fucking leg. Really, I should have used Sky for that. Absolutely use Sky for this. I'm not far off now. Yep, there's that explosive I was expecting. I don't even have allergies. Why does my nose itch? Mega like, well, that means you have allergies, but they fuck off though. I do not. I know you can like just develop hay fever, but still, at least that's the impression I get. At least my family seems to claim so. I've never actually looked into it. Alright, these guys. Okay, that worked. You have allergies. Like pollen allergies or just like general? Like allergies to something else. The easy notice about whaling is that most of the resources that whales were hunted for in the past are worthless now. Why anyone would need lamp oil made from whale blubbers nowadays? Why would anyone need it? I mean, like I think the thing is like, basically it's almost solely for the meat. Like I feel like that's basically it's just for the meat because whale meat is like a like part of like some Japanese meals. It's like it is an element of sushi. 3 types of dust mites. Oh dear. It's especially a fucking problem. How would you know you? I guess you'd know you got them once your allergies start kicking off. What am I doing right here? Shit. Forgot about that. Also, Imama is also allergic to dust mites. Well done. The only thing I've ever been like allergic to, found allergic to in my life was like a certain. It was a specific bath salt we were using. I don't know if it's like all bath salts or was it just that bath salt. So that wasn't fun to find out when I got out of the bath. Like I was in the bath and just felt like really terrible and itchy. And then I got out of the bath and I just had like fucking rashes up and down me. We've not had bath salts in the house since, so I think it might just be a general allergy. I don't remember much because I don't remember what was said about it specifically because I was like, yeah. The head did hit. Yeah, I'm going with full magic on Roddy, so hey. This is a fight Sky's gonna be with, I think, because Bird's shitty was to cut through the men. Just listen to that controller go. Never go anywhere without a packet of tissues. Yeah, I just noticed his hat has like the wee tanuki tail. I feel like that has to be delivered. Billions of crowdfunded dollars.
Huh?
Oh, sorry, fellow. And then they resisted. This is hilariously... This is hilarious, this lining up, considering what I've been naming all the titles of these streams.
Pass.
Silence. Hi, man.
Psych!
Oh, why would you do that to the man? Look at him. Come on now, we're wearing scoring. I feel like I'm allergic to something else in my apartment as well. I think my dust mite allergy isn't too strong, but I always feel terrible when I'm inside. Yeah, no, that sounds like you got some, like, going on there. I mean, this is the dropping hearts and shit, that's nice. Just fly right into me right there. Just come down and beat you in the fucking shit. Damn it, I'm totally paying attention to my health. Alright. It's fine, that was just me being a fucking idiot. There we go. I decided for makes me feel like I'm getting healed from some terrible disease. Yeah, then you've got something like terribly wrong there. You've got something like really fucking with you. In your eyes sort. Oh, even higher. Sweep across. There's a heart there, but let's see what you think. I just realized the next pair of boss fights are gonna be hell. Yeah, the next set of boss fights are gonna be fucking hell. God, they have to have like a wide thing. I'm still getting tagged. they're close to hitting the bar. I disagree entirely. Probably shouldn't have needed to get close to him though. Probably could have like tagged him from inside, but because they didn't reach that corner, I remember. But you know. I don't know, expedience. It just felt right.
Good riddance to bad rubbish.
I guess that's right. This is the final memory. So then after this is the. Well, after that it was the fight against, I presume, the core of the evil magic, or just evil Shantae.
Aha!
It's not time travel though. You said that.
And what if we mess up?
Well, I guess okay. You're talking to like literally her herself. Moments before it happens, so you'd be like reaching her.
No!
It's best not to think about it. You know, like, don't pay attention to any spinning pops. It'll be fine. They're ambiguous anyway. It's like it's part of the art. Shit. Shit. Misclicked. Hang on a sec. Okay. All good. Yeah, all good. Oh, good. These pricks. You weren't in Shantae's memories, you were in... Alright, well, that is a problem, isn't it? Got away with a hit there. I feel like that bat should have actually clipped us. This music is rad. I guess it makes sense that the Whipman should fight Vampire, isn't it? I ran into that. I thought it was actually aiming at me. I was like, okay, start moving. No. It's 50. It's a fucking idiot. Almost did. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's not fine. Kind of need that after the fucking hitting the Baron fight, so yeah. Enjoy.
Nice!
Almost maxed. It actually sounds sort of like NES Castlevania music, thinking about it. It's good enough. I guess we just can't get up there. I don't really want to, because that chest is gonna be a gift. Thought you would run past them, fuck me then. Right. Minimize risk. Oh, I'm totally able to pull that off. Right in the bone. I got punched through the doorway. It was exactly my plan all along. Just... don't get to see. I'm actually morbidly curious if... 'cause I figured the other two just had the same sort of like, you know, curling the ball, like looking sad or confused or whatever that Shantae and Risky do. But I'm morbidly curious if Bolo has an entirely different animation for being caught by the slime girls. Or you know exactly why. Okay, that's fine. Well, we're about to find out. We almost find out. Full health there. Never thought of that. I should have checked now, actually. If one appears here, I'll check. I'll just, you know, take the hit and check. By the hair of my chin chin chin. Okay, we can't hit this one then. We could always hit them and just have an unlucky streak of them. But, you know, the big hits from the past levels just blocking me. Just a block. I feel like they would be able to tag her on the rerun. Sort of. I'm being owned by a spider. That did actually a lot of damage. Birds don't care about electricity. Pokemon obliges to you. Birds actually plan thunderstorm. Pressing up rather than to this side, which is I was hoping to press. God. See it. I'm an idiot. Here she comes. Oh no, she ignored us. It's fine. Of course, there's a fucking Birdman right there. Why can't you command those birds, Sky? Tell them to piss off. Why? I guess because I was standing on land still, it was an awkward angle. Deciding which of my options is going to take for that. I don't want to risk it. It's fine. Ooh. Finished playing Crusader Kings 2 a while ago, worked my way up from a small count to an emperor. The game has no challenge left for me. Could expand my empire, but war is very easy to win, there's no real challenge in that. Also managing an extremely big country seems very tedious. That's always kind of the thing with like the end point of like strategy games built around like building like cities or empires or like control spaces or whatever. Like after a point, like SimCity, it's the same thing. Where like after a point, you're just kind of like, well, this is more like you've got like to a point where it's just more tedious to run the damn thing than it is to, you know, enjoy expanding and all that. You kind of need like a defined end point at some point before that, and then I guess then just give the player the option of an endless mode after they win or whatever. So they hit the win point. Fuck. And there's a few more problems with the game after I became a ruler with no one above me. Lay them on us. I'm an idiot. I'm a bit too brain dead to keep the jabber going at this point. That's me eating the broom. I shall drop down like fairly fast with this 3G does, but not fast enough. I'm a fucking idiot. I hit the wrong character entirely and didn't pay attention. Stop. Democracy system is very shallow. There are almost no options to communicate with other rulers. Again, that's another thing that I would say would seem pretty critical to a game like this. So here it is kind of lacking is weird to me. We're here. We're fine. Ish. We don't have a lot of magic going on, but oh well. Yeah, and like I feel like democracy should be the most robust part of the game. I would laugh if it was like actually unspeakable horror this time. I thought this was live. New meta. I mean, when you're getting this meta about it, this is like, you know, the third time we're fighting these gits because this is the second time you're reusing it. You know. Right. Should just jump straight up. I forgot how fast he comes out of that. Oh wow, we're gonna get destroyed here. Yep, we don't have the magic to heal up either. Yep. Any options are basically send gift and declare war. Also, everything about how war works is not kind of not good. Squid Baron is the metaest of all Shantae characters. Alright. I say Sky is best here. I mean, before he started jumping, I guess. bird. There's no retry, of course there isn't. Well, other game was the reason I was like, okay, just give me like a fucking retry from the option instead and make me have to quit it and come back in to redo the thing that I've done wrong. I'm really fucking this. Is that there especially? Like the speed he just takes off into the fucking air is ridiculous. What am I doing? Actually think now. I mean, I see he seemed to like squeeze out a wee bit for it. It's kind of funny to pick those gems up in the cutscene. I wonder if they actually counted or not. And then round 2. That's just unfortunate. Yeah, but she still doesn't have the magic to heal us, so fuck. Okay, good. He's dead. We're not gonna die though, because he's being extremely quick. Come on. Fuck's sake. And we'll have to do the whole thing over again. Whatever. Alright, so the do card. What is that? Time for this disaster all over again. Oh, sweet. Cautious. As cautious as you can be, considering the movement power. Come on. Fucking hate that pattern. I know it's probably like simple enough or something to dodge. I just don't know what it is. I was kind of like puzzle out, I guess, or whatever. I'll read that in a second, amendment. Pardon me. See, when you clear a warrior, to basically tell your opponent why you're attacking them. For example, I want the Duchy of Austria. Then the warning has two possible outcomes. You either win and conquer the Duchy of Austria, you lose and nothing happens. Attacker can't conquer anything you didn't announce first, and the defender can't conquer anything at all. Results in very weirdly shift countries. That also seems extremely weird. I feel like you'd have to like, just by the nature of war, you'd have to like anti something up essentially, right? Like beyond just losing soldiers. That's me. Idiot again. Jump. Get a little health. So it's probably GG. Fucking hell. You know, I feel like you should like have to anti-up a region or something when you're gonna conquer something. Or like, if you start a war, it doesn't end until like, if you're getting your shit kicked, it doesn't end until they say it ends, I guess.
Aha! Let's.
Alright.
Hey, I get.
Oops, shit. Your loyalty? Food.
Thanks.
One country has a part that it can't defend, and people still can't conquer it. They can't defeat the country, so there are kingdoms that are just a bunch of dots on a map because they don't need a defendable border. Fucking hell.
Not bad. Nice. All right.
Again, that seems like a really weird oversight or whatever to have.
What is this place?
Huh?
Huh?
Yep, it's time. I mean, hey, at least the skin is seeing use.
How pathetic. You disgust me. much too weak. Oh no.
No. And why would you believe what the evil one says at all? It's still the fucking dance, the cast magic. Alright. That's fine, whatever. Momentum, let's go. Oh, don't give me the shit so bad. Wonder when they're gonna do stuff like this where like you use your chain adjustments. That was entirely the wrong type of grab. I already knew that was down, but
Hero time. Nice.
oh, we got that one. Ooh, I got that close. Get that. I keep kicking him.
All set.
I'm just here, that's fine. Yeah, I guess it is just because he hasn't left the ground. And that works, I guess. I don't want to keep grabbing the rings. This is why.
Let's go.
Come on. Fuck's sake. You can sort of tell this is one that's just been reused, just by the sound, like the sound font of it. Right. Oh Jesus! I kind of wish there wasn't that much of a gap between uses of it. I know like that's kind of the point. Like, don't just fucking spam it. It doesn't feel precise enough. Like the way it is. Ooh. So as I think about it, the way you talk about Amamla, like Crusader Kings 2, it's kind of funny to me. 'Cause I keep remember seeing and hearing that game being used like this is the example of like the most ultra complex games you could ever play. But then, as you're talking about it, it doesn't really sound that deep or anything. Like, there's a lot of, I guess, individual things in it, but none of them seem overly deep or anything. It's kind of funny.
Nice.
I'm guessing that's you. Yep. I wonder how much they can like squeeze out of this mechanic. I guess just increasing like just increasing levels of trick shot, I guess. You said that like on PC Hammer that there's no like free aim with keyboard controls, and like as I play this now, if you played this on PC, like, good lord, man. Granted, I haven't really used the presets, but you know, like, there's a that doesn't feel like you could they do this that reasonably with the way these work. Let's see. Yeah, extremely stupid. You can just declare war, quickly send your army to their country to conquer a bunch of undefended cities before the army arrives, and then say, you better give up because you're completely losing against me, even though your army is 10 times bigger than mine. We haven't fought yet. And then they'll just give up and give you what you want. I mean, to be fair, that's like what the concept of Blitzkrieg is, isn't it? I get your point, though. Like, they don't even try and mount the resistance at all. It's not even any fight. The game is perfectly described as broad but shallow. I don't know why I said it like that. Broad but shallow. I'm dying. You just need to adjust your position more. I mean, I guess. Fuck's sake. Size of your head, Roddy. Right, now it's just me being stupid, man. Come on. Speaking of adjusting positions, I also guess speaking of trick shots. It's like they knew. Oh shit. And those knives, they don't freeze moving stuff anymore. The gloves come off. How the hell? Shit. Maybe this one actually might be easier for presets. Not really. Whoa. Oh, come on, I jumped. Yeah, I gotta pull that off again. Oh, Roddy's back down to level 1. Say something good about the game. They recently released a free DLC called Grit Works. Damn it. Yeah, she's gonna die here. There we go. Now with no gems left. Please settle down, cursor. Come on. Almost fucked that, and I would have been extremely upset if I did. guess the question is, am I meant to use those, or am I meant to avoid them? I'm guessing avoid them. You build big constructions like the pyramids. Hey. Did like they get you things, or is it just? I don't know. They must give you like some sort of like buffs or whatever to your shit. Right idea, but execution. Didn't turn the mic around the face when I went down the other way. Apologies for that. Give you bonuses for your country. Figure. I don't know why I actually even said that. Well, did they actually do anything? Like, of course they fucking do things. Dipshit. It's you through. Oops. Okay. Leave that. Yeah, just about it. Fucking idiot, of course, even just jumping, glad you throw the bird. Probably jump to that one. I should have like tried to start earlier. I couldn't though because I was like busy with shit, but probably should have tried because I'm just out of energy for actually saying it. The brain is just going like and also I'm just like focusing because they're platform challenge. Right. It would be better if they spent more effort on improving the basic mechanics of the game instead of introducing big game. Like, she just began hovering instead of fucking jumping. Come on. I don't know why I threw the thing that you don't need it, but whatever. Yeah, no. This is the thing that they probably should just improve. I mean, I guess, like, at this point, like, at least years ago, right? It's probably the thing at this point where they're afraid that if they are aware that they should be improving like the base mechanics, they're probably afraid to because it like pisses off people who are not used to playing it that way. Oops. Like those are the ones who'll be more likely to pay for all the DLCs and shit. For the paid ones anyway, but... I know, I forget. I'm dying. It's fine. It's not really paid DLC, it's all free updates, isn't it? I'm hungry, and again, it's like, well, you're hungry in the dead of night, so you can't eat, because that's bad. It's like, why? Gobs of stir fry. Right. Gives me the willies. Do the whole thing over again. Just suck the teeth, like the air into my teeth. Right. Like that. Sorry, that's not the right idea at all. It's the wrong idea. Checkpoints could have been a little more generous. I'm inclined to agree just because I'm suffering through this, although I kind of, you know, it is like, you know, it's the start of the room sort of thing. I sort of get like why you'd want it to be start of the room. But then, you know, then you made a long room, you pricks. Ah, fuck's sake. I kinda wish she could just climb up onto the bird if she can jump into it. I wish she could just climb onto it. Like maybe that defeats the point or purpose of the mechanic perhaps, but it would make me less. Also I feel like it would just make more sense that way. Right. Okay, fine. Here. Fuck this one, yep. Back to here. I overshot there and I was about to get extremely upset. It's fine. She could stand on it. Didn't look like she could. Here. Complete shits. Probably a room past this one, isn't there? This is only room 2. Yeah. We can just jump this one ourselves. Yep. Okay, like, looked like she could have got on that. What I'm saying, like, if she can, like, physically go into it, just let her climb on top of it. It's a bit hard to tell, like, when it's like that, like, is that too high or not? See, you made that, and that's what fucks me. Look when I jumped out of there, it's like, oh no, that's like that's the too high version, but it wasn't. Just fuck me. Probably too low. Oh shit. Okay, there. There. Oh, wait, what do you have waiting for me? Room 3. I can't make that. Too low. I feel like I fucked this. No, it's fine, she can make that. Well.
Hurry!
Would you hurry me? Balls. Sick. Give me the complete shits. I haven't had enough heart attacks. Oh, good. You're my only option, okay. Fine. I was like, oh, I fucked it up, so I hit X to jump, and no, you didn't fuck it. You fucked it when you hit X to jump again. Oh. Look at that. Come on. Oh, that's just me taking danger into my own fucking hands, but I guess you don't need a bird there, so that's good to know. The acceleration when she descends, it just throws me off. Or just don't stand on it. That also works. Alright. Pardon me. Whoop. Whoop. Ones like this where I really wish I had the retry. Well, this does let me retry this spot. I realized like you potentially just took a massive risk in my hand where I might have just like reset myself to like the start of all this in like bowl section, but it did say like world 6, 1, 2, and 3. For fuck's sake. It's fine. Get ready for recovery at the start of the next room. So we'll take that. Sort of is presuming that I'll get to the next room and not just embarrass myself and die horribly multiple times here, but it's good to hope. Right. I hate that. I really do. The fucking I hit X to jump. I walked off the end of it. It didn't look like the end of it to me, but I did, so it just goes to the hover and then you just don't have the height or momentum to pull it off. These platforms bird platforms in general need like fucking... Well, they could have done with like more work on them. Sorry for like slapping the controller on the bed, but it's just the exasperation reaction. I'm just like tapping the handle on the bed. Tapping. Bumping it more like that. It's fine. I couldn't jump over that, that would have been it. Oh, Jesus. I think they extended that one by like a block. Right, here we go. Oh. Alright. This room. So I didn't need a bird for that bit. I was like fucking legged it and jumped onto the ring last time. Why did I jump? I was like, because I thought I was meant to hit X to go down, that's why. I should have actually just not touched the V's in here, but I'm a fucking idiot. I just acted like on animal instinct. Well, I mean, that is kind of presuming the V's still be the health up. I'm presuming so. this bit. God. Oh, Jesus. It was right there last time, too. Fuck. Piff. Really is speak for yourself. You had the easiest time of it all.
Huh?
I guess too dark to see. Okay, yeah, boss time.
You simpering fools!
It's over. Why would you admit it?
It can't be true.
You people fall for that, dude. That bit was more painful than it should have been. I mean, the skies are the worst, and I maintain the bird platforms are a bit shit. At least with like Roddy's bit, that was just me being shit at aiming. Like there was you know obvious user errors in like the sky bit, sure, but the platforms I maintain are need something. Now, how the hell are you gonna work?
We're not holding back!
Together.
And there should have been an apostrophe there in that let's.
Yes, that's our petty ending.
Nigga Shantae. Yeah, it's as you said. Oh, it is just going to be the risky fight, is it? It is, but like, Hell Shadow Bro. Well, I say Hell Shadow Bro, it is just shadowing spider. Or like really hellish. Half Expander is still walk into me for the damage there. Warp dance.
You're much too weak.
Bird on bird action. Okay, good, at least didn't last.
You're much too weak.
Didn't tell where it was going. I could sort of see it moving in the waterfall, I think. Guess this one will be a dodge. Would not go monkey, that would be really good right now. Mermaid is perfectly acceptable. Warp dance is also acceptable. Of course. Oh, and it's a nice hat. There's warp dance, and she's warped into me. I'm just warped into me again. warp dance is acceptable and I'm not. Well, now I can predict where she's going and I'm not being an idiot. Yep. He still has range, but he does a bit more damage, so maybe that's what we want. But don't run into me, I'm fine. The Mega Man boss thing is fucking, I'm gonna walk into you, briskly. It's such a recovery coming out of tossing the spike ball. Yeah, I just don't know what to do about this thing. I guess it's like dodge, but one was also slightly longer, which I don't appreciate. Okay, I see it now. Right there, I can tell how to follow it now, so that's nice. Walk into me again, sure. Let's go back to the bird. Sick. Just do what you like. Fucking kill her, birds. Here we go. It's the sudden stop that fucks with me. Fucking hurt. Oh, good. Ah, the blessed shit. She's a lot more direct toward getting into me now. There we go. Oops.
Lights out.
Now they're lost forever. You like to make these definitive statements. They just tend to be open lies. Oh, here we go. We're linked up with the cutscene.
You're much too weak.
Ooh. Hello, kitty cat. You're wide awake now. That's kind of disconcerting.
This is the end.
Oh. More time.
Looks like we're finally starting to wise up to this evil duplicate's tricks.
Finally is right.
She wants us to lose hope and give up on our own.
A bit more wordy than the original cutscene was.
Pathetic. Shantae.
Why would you listen to the evil one?
Break free.
Follow your heart. fucking rotten. Yep, Louise a wick. If you don't go under the bed, you little shit, I swear to God. Don't cite courage and strength. He's gonna go underneath the bed. I'm not gonna have to fish him right after this. Actually, he picks up the door, I can let him out, and then I can just fetch him after wherever he runs to. Ugh. I'm back.
What happened? Where am I? Phew. Are you okay?
That line makes more sense now, because I'm pretty sure that took me like 2 hours. I wonder what difference the dream squids actually make. That might just be like, you know, like item completion for these guys because they don't have upgrades. So they probably determine your completion percent. You did get them all in your playthrough. I guess same end then. Must just be like completion percent, and then I guess that determines what end screen you get. Yeah. I guess Roddy is a human in a sense.
It's good to have you back.
All right.
Let's do
None of
it.
you three actually
Friends
did
to the
anything for
end.
this bit. Okay, well, Sky took her there and got her out. Final victory pose. Yeah, I mean, like, even putting aside my own getting salty about it, and I don't feel that one so much. It's a neat, like, it's neat ideas, and like Roddy's gameplay is far and away the best of it, I think. Because Sky's platforms, I've stated my issues. Don't you fucking dare! Not at this exact point. Get off the computer. You're gonna, your boot is like right over the power button. No. Shit. Not good. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing so. Alright. Didn't go to 5 in the morning at least. Yeah, no. Just 2. But yeah, now like Bowles' like grappling hook thing, I don't know, something about it just felt off. Like the fact that you can like whip off the ground with it was a weird decision, and how he just kind of does like a weird hop in place that like, I don't know why you couldn't just like whip from the ground to the thing, and the whole like diagonal aiming thing just felt a bit like hard to get a gauge of. Sky's platforms are just, they just piss off. They feel awkward and weird. It's hard to tell when you're standing on the edge of it when you're walking off, and it's hard to determine what's the highest height you can jump onto it from. When you can jump to them and physically go through them, and she even like has her hands and legs are like above the top of the bird, but it doesn't count. It's like, I saw Breakman Zed up there. Is that the username? And Roddy's gameplay was like fine. Basically, well, not even fine. I actually quite liked hers. It was quite good. The R2 though, were just there. And also, it was fine for Risky's one because the whole point was like a remix of the main game with like like a similar enough character. Like it's basically putting like the Proto Man version of the Mega Man. Like they play the Proto Man mode, or like the Julius mode, or whatever you want to call it, where like you just play as a similar but distinctly different character who's like remixed versions of all your moves and abilities, and that worked fine for Risky to like redo the game like that. Making these guys redo the whole fucking game, bosses and all, while they did like adjust health down a lot and all that, and they did rearrange level, not rearrange, but like they did add things to levels to like shift them up a bit, and your movement options around them are different. I don't like the fact that it's just the same levels and bosses a third time. I feel like maybe go in all in on the puzzle thing, like just not have to refight the bosses again. They're getting around the levels more puzzly or something, like, or just give them like to use the level access to carve out like more puzzle rooms or something. I feel like that would have been a lot better than just redo the whole game again. So again, fine for Risky, like a second shot, alright, fine, but the third time it's kind of like, okay, you've overstayed your welcome now. Would play, you know, like I wouldn't mind like Roddy's gameplay to be like another game mode in the next one or whatever though. So I like that well enough. Just fix the twitchiness of the free aim whenever like you're aiming closer to her, so she isn't just vibrating between two planes. But otherwise, she's fine. I feel like it was weirdly stingy on health as well, which I guess is rather a point that would make it a challenge, but I feel like the platform was challenging enough without the health. It probably helped that for me the playthroughs are 3 months apart. I think that's actually a good point to make. They didn't release all these together. Like they released these like months apart because they were making them after the game released because of the Kickstarter. So in that context, yeah, like that whole thing, like, oh, it's the same thing 3 times doesn't matter as much because, you know, coming back to the game, it's fine. Yeah, that's fine. But I guess I would instead say basically don't play them all in a row. Like, play Riskies after Shantae's, that's fine, but if you're gonna play the last one, like, space it out. Like, come back, like, after a bit. I don't know how much of it, but come after a bit, because, like, doing all 3 of them in a row is, you know, like, the third one just whiffs it, really, in that sense.
Thanks for playing.
I mean, yeah, it's a valid criticism, but, like, it is valid criticism because, like, you know, just in general, like, you just should have, like, spiced it up a bit more and give it more original stuff. But I can see it being more fair because if you, like I said, you can see it being more fair if they played along with, like, the Kickstarter release schedule and shit. Maybe that's what they were designing for. Which, alright, fine, because you were, like, the people who gave you money directly, you might as well, like, design for them. Yeah, whatever. You get my point. Yay! Why are you attacking boxes? The kitty cat is attacking boxes.
Shantae, Half-Genie hero.
On the whole, though, yeah, like, Half-Genie Hero is, like, really good. Like, that's a good game. I'm basically repeating myself from the first grade. It's like great presentation, music, decent platforming. It's a nice, like, fairly compressed Metroidvania, but it's nice enough. And the risky mode's pretty rad. And you know, it's said on the Friends of the End one there. Yeah. Would recommend, and I'm at some point gonna do Shantae 3 and probably also Shantae 5. So that, you know, I'd say to play this because Shantae 5 is coming out. I didn't realize 3 was, like, readily available on as many things as it is. So I should have played that first, really. And I don't know about the first 2 though. Yeah. Good shit, good shit. I enjoyed my time on the whole. So, she'll be back. See you next stream for whatever it is. Thanks for coming out, thanks for watching Hammer and Anomaly especially. Next will be like Monday. Well, it partially depends, because the briefly mentioned earlier that the whole thing I got sorted on my floor is like a leftover thing. So depending on when we're getting that sorted, it won't be like as early as Monday, but like going out and getting it arranged might eat Monday. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Next stream is 7th Saga. Now, like, next stream is Monday or Tuesday, Kingdom Hearts 3. We're going for, we're going to complete the set, and then I'll probably be back when Kingdom Hearts 3 Critical comes out. But, yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 is up next. Complete that set, get it all sorted. And that will last a while, believe you me. Bless you. Alright. I'm gonna go put the BB to bed. And then, yeah, just collapse. Good night, lads. Thanks for watching.